So here I am walking through downtown Kansas City, as you can see, and I got to thinking. We've got the presidential election coming up really quickly, and I'm starting to see all of my Facebook friends posting negatives about Trump, negatives about Hillary, and about who they're voting for in this coming election. And I'm also seeing my Facebook friends posting positives about why they're voting for Hillary or why they're voting for Trump, which to me is absolutely fantastic. I love seeing people engaged and understanding that it is so important for us as a community and as a nation to get out there and vote every year. But now with that being said, I've seen a couple of my friends talking about how we're not voting for them and I'm not voting for so-and-so. So you know what? I'm just not gonna vote at all. So vlog number 0003 is dedicated to you folks that don't vote, don't want to vote, and don't care to educate themselves enough to vote.
You know, it's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Yeah, because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
I don't care who you are. That's funny. So today, we've got a travel day. Today we take off and we head to Kansas City, Missouri. Well, I don't have to be there until later, but I think I'm gonna go down early, try some good Kansas City barbecue, maybe shop a little bit and explore the city. I got pins in for how real estate and investments make this thing focus. Can you see it? How real estate and investments. So on my drive to KC, I realized we've got 27 days until this year's presidential election, which means that as a society and as a country, we've got 27 days to educate ourselves to the point where we are confident enough to vote. So if you're an American citizen without any prior or pending felonies, you should be getting out and voting. Except if you live in Oregon, because felons can vote there. You have an American duty to be preparing yourself to vote. But I'm scared that it's gotten to a point in our society where we've almost become too free, where we're taking for granted the opportunities and blessings that we have here in the United States that other places in the world don't have and other cultures would kill to have. And what I honestly believe is that most people in today's society don't vote and don't care to vote because they're uneducated and are too lazy to educate themselves. When the fact of the matter is, we live in a democratic society, so society's votes are vital to keeping our way of life normal. Voting isn't about just going to the polls and putting in a vote. It's about having your voice. It's about using your voice to shape and develop our country. Hold on. Free samples, free sample break, free sample break. Thank you, ma'am. So this is a plea to all millennials, to everybody that is an American. This presidential election is the most important presidential election that we potentially have ever voted in. Not only is it just a liar versus a narcissistic creep, this is potentially a turning point in our society. This presidential election has everything to do with everything that you know and love as a country. We're talking about immigration. We're talking about foreign policy. We're talking about education. We're talking about gun policy. We're talking about supreme justices. We're talking about gay and legal marriage. We're talking about everything that has absolutely anything to do with your life, my life, and everyone else's life. So whether or not you're voting for Trump, whether or not you're voting for Hillary, I beg of you, educate yourself, do the research, and figure out which line you fall on and vote. Stop using the excuse, my vote doesn't matter, your vote doesn't matter, it's all chosen for. Our votes do matter. Your vote matters. My vote matters. Get out there, use your voice, and vote. And while you're at it, somebody vote to have another Slim Chickens put in Jonesboro. That would be real nice.